welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United save. Today, in this episode, we are going to be starting off with a game against Liverpool. We're going to sim the games against Southampton, Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, and Crystal Palace. There'll be the three games that we sim in this episode, and then we'll go ahead and play our first Europa League game against FC20, and then end the episode by hopefully beating Spurs. I have changed the settings a little bit. We're still going to be playing on Legendary, but I've changed the gameplay type to Classic, as I did have it on Simulation, which is like their way of messing with the sliders to make it as realistic as possible. But for me, it just makes my players slow. I can see there, sprint speed user 32. It's like I base my game on speed. So we're going to go back to Classic. They should all be turned on. So we're still going to have the wind effects on high and weather effects on. Wind effects on high and weather effects on. So that it's still hopefully kind of realistic. We're only two games into the league, and we've won one and lost one. The last episode was very, very poor. I struggled to score goals. I think it was Højlund that managed to score our only goal of the episode, but today is going to be different. We are going to be starting off with Liverpool, and we want to win. I'm not going to make any changes to the starting lineup. Do I make changes? I'm tempted to start Xerxes. No, I'm going to keep Højlund on. That's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this first game against Liverpool. Maino into Rashford. Puts the ball through to Højlund. Tries to roll Van Dijk, but it doesn't come off. You're not getting past Luke Shaw like that, my friend. Oh my Lord Onana. Rashford. Trying to... Not doing what I want. Nunez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mistakes at the back. And Liverpool have got themselves a corner. McAllister's picked up a yellow card for a challenge that must have happened a long time ago. Go on, Bruno, you tell him. Oh! I think he got the ball, did he? They've whipped this one in. Onana makes a little bit of a meal out of that. But we've come away with it. Garnacho loses it. Nunez dinks it over. Good tackle there from De Ligt. Out to Rashford. Oh, referee! Is we going to see our first red card? Off, off, off. Yeah! Let's go! McAllister has received a red card for that challenge on Rashford. He was already booked. He was on a yellow card. And Liverpool find themselves down to 10 men. Let's see if we can capitalise with the one-man advantage. Oh, Rashford passed the ball, mate. Through to Rashford. Should have so much more pace than Trent. Just tried to dink that over. Højlund's made a good run. On his left! And Højlund puts us in the lead. Rasmus Højlund. We've managed to take advantage of having an extra man on the pitch. Rasmus Højlund putting us in the lead. Was it Van Dijk that was coming across there? No, Kanate. And Alisson is not saving that one. We're winning 1-0. Trent. Oh, Mainu. Fantastic. Rashford. There's a ball over the top here for Højlund to chase. But Alisson comes out. Højlund just runs into him. What a legend. Oh, what a pick out from Alisson. What a pick out. What a tackle. Get this out to Garnacho. Running down the line here. Tried to find Højlund, but Kanate cuts it out. And will we be going in at half-time leading? Yes, we will. 1-0. Oh, no. Gakpo into Diaz. Finds Gakpo with the long-range effort. Pretty sure Onana could have caught that, really. But we'll dink this over for Mainu. Holds the ball up well. Gets it away to Rashford. Stay on side, Rashford, please. Oh. Mo Salah. Oh, my Lord, Mainu. And Martinez puts that one out. A deserved yellow card for Mainu there. And I think we're going to make some changes. Xerxes is going to come on for Højlund. Mazraoui is going to come on for Luke Shaw. We'll put Dallo at left back with Mazraoui going at right back. Because Mainu has just picked up that yellow card, I don't want to go down to 10 men. So Casemiro's going to come in, I think. He is. I'd like to get Mount on, but let's get Yoro on for Martinez. Martinez hasn't done anything wrong. It's just them energy levels. I want to try and manage my squad as the best I can. We'll get the Brazilian fidget spinner on in Anthony, who's going to go over to the right, and Garnacho is going to come over to this left-hand side, and they're going to be the only changes we make. Casemiro with the pace as if he's lost a leg. Oh, he's just offside, Xerxes there. He's not offside. He's onside. And he scores! I'm sure. I was positive he was offside there. Xerxes gets the goal to double our lead. And I'm playing so much better now that I've took it off that simulation gameplay style. Them sliders were awful. Slowing me down. I can't believe he was onside. We're winning 2-0. Endo. Diego Jota. Oh my God, he's got so much pace over Casemiro. Luckily that shot straight at Onana. As we approach full time, we'll try and keep the ball a little bit here. Or we'll just give it straight away. That's a little bit annoying. I wanted to pass that into Anthony, but that didn't happen. Casemiro looks big as well. Gets a block in though. Ugarte getting manhandled, ref. De Ligt read that. And Garnacho skips past Trent. Oh, we've just passed the ball straight to Big Verge. Just want to try and get that in front of Xerxes there to try and get his second goal of the game. And our third. But we're well into added time. Blow the whistle, ref. As I say it, he does it. And we have beaten Liverpool 2-0. Next up for us is our game against Southampton, which we are going to sim. I won't make any changes. We'll just go straight in with a quick sim. And a 2-0 win. That's exactly what we want. Goals from Højlund and Rashford getting his first goal of the season for us. I mean, we should be beating Southampton anyway. So a 2-0 win I will take. Arsenal beat Spurs 2-1. I just seen that very, very quickly. Next up for us is our game against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, which again we are going to quick sim. I will make some changes this time though to our starting lineup. We'll give some game time to Xerxes going to start. I think Mason Mount's going to start ahead of Bruno. Garnacho can have a rest. Or shall I leave Garnacho on? I might leave Garnacho on, actually. Bring Ahmad on for Rashford. We'll swap them around. Casemiro can have some game time. We'll rest Mainu. Can we start Eriksen in there? But then it's because he's not a CDM. Can I change his squad role? Will that help? If I do that, no, he's still minus 11. I can't adjust his position, can I? Well, I don't want to be starting him there then, do I? Collier's going to get the start ahead of Eriksen. Eriksen will probably be leaving us at the end of the season anyway. It's just a shame I can't give him some game time. Never mind. I'm going to give some game time to Amas as well, the left back, our youth left back, ahead of Shaw. Dalot can start. I think I'm going to keep Martinez on. We'll give Yoro a run out as well. We'll get Wheatley on to the bench along with Dan Gore. Rest Bruno completely. Oh, Harry Maguire can make his way onto the bench. Again, he is another player that will probably be sold next season. Maguire and Casemiro will most likely be sold purely down to their pace. EA must think that they've both lost a leg each because their pace is absolutely dreadful. Which is a shame because I like Maguire and I like Casemiro. It's just their pace is awful. 38 pace for Casemiro. 37 pace for Maguire. When probably in real life, Maguire's quite fast for a centre-back. It's just the fact he turns like a fridge freezer. Malacia, the forgotten man. He's going to get some game time, actually. No. Amas is going to get game time. We'll bring Malacia onto the bench. That's going to be our starting lineup for this cup game. We're going to go straight in with a quick sim. And we are out of the Carabao Cup. We didn't even score a penalty. Rashford, Xerxes and Mount miss their penalties as Palmer, Nicholas Jackson and Dewsbury Hall all convert their penalties. Awful. We're out of the Carabao Cup, but it is very much expected. I think there was a third game for me to sim. Yes, there is. Crystal Palace is the next game for me to sim. Hopefully I don't need to make any changes. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to go straight in with a quick sim. And a 1-0 win. But Dallow's picked up a second booking and gets his red card. Højlund scoring the goal for us. But it's another 3 points in the league, which is great news for us. We want top 4 this season. Next up for us is our game against FC20, which we're going to play after them 3 simmed games. It's nice to finally be playing a game. I will make changes. I'm going to start Anthony on that right-hand side. See if he can do anything on that right-hand side, as Garnacho hasn't really been doing a lot on that right-hand side, but then he prefers to be on the left anyway. Casemiro's going to drop into the reserves. I'm going to try and bring in probably Collier. And there's no point having Ericsson on the bench because I can't use him unless I use him in that cam position, which I still might do. But that's going to be the only change for this game. Let's go into this game against... Well, let's go into this, our first Europa League game against FC20. Trying to get the ball across here. Dalot gets up. Ugarte wins it. Oh, what was that, Anthony? Oh. Maino goes in a little bit strong there. Regier has it out wide. Skips past. Oh, no. De Ligt with the block. Can we counter here? We'll get this forward to Højlund, who's got round his man. Shoots, puts his foot through it to put us in the lead against FC20. He's scoring all of our goals in this episode so far. Oh no, Xerxes also has scored a goal. And Rashford in the simmed games. But he may be our goal-scoring machine this season. Goalkeeper does get a hand on it, but it's not enough. And we're winning 1-0. Ugarte getting back. De Ligt again. What a man. Garnacho's come short. That's what I like to see. Højlund's got a bit of space here to run into. Oh, I just tried to chest that down, but the control just wasn't there. And we are almost, well, we are at half time. We're a minute in. Don't concede before half time. Don't concede before half time. De Ligt trying to win the ball. They've cut the ball back. Cut the ball back again with the shot. Ugarte's there, and that will be half time and going leading 1-0. De Ligt coming out wide here. Dalot is there though. We need to make some substitutions soon. Oh, what a scooped pass. Maino's there though. Get this through to Højlund. Skips over the challenge. And breaking through. Shoot! And he scores! Rasmus Højlund. What a goal. It feels good to be scoring goals in this episode. Feels so good. So much happier. And Højlund doubles his tally for the game. As he makes it 2-0. And we're going to make some changes. I think that might be his last touch of the game. It will be. As Xerxes is going to come on. We're going to bring on Yoro for De Ligt. Again, Luke Shaw's stamina, not great. So Mazraoui is going to come on. Dalot can go to left back. Mazraoui to right back. I think we get Rashi on. think Mainoo's going to have to stay on because I can't play Ericsson or Mount there. Or I can do, it's just they're minus 12 overall. But then his familiar role is a CDM and a deep-lying playmaker. But then you change him to a deep-lying playmaker and he's still minus 12 overall. It makes no sense. Ericsson's coming on. I don't care if he's minus 12. Rashford's coming on that wing. I think I'm going to bring Ahmad on instead of Anthony as well. Because oh, no, I'm not. Because I'm out of substitutions. That is my 5. So they're going to be the only changes we make. And we are beating FC20 2-0. Dalot finds Rashi. Bruno's made a good run. The ball, not quite the one. Get there. Get there. Lovely. Ugarte. Fantastic. Out to Rashi. Come on in. Dalot getting forward. Managed to find him. We should be able to pick out Xerxes here. With the overhead kick. Going for the spectacular. But the goalkeeper's palmed that out for a corner. Is it Martinez there? Okay, let's not pick out Martinez. Let's go a little bit wider. And pick out Yoro! Heads it down, but it bounces over the bar. And the game ends 2-0. And in the final game of this episode, we are playing Spurs, who are currently sat in 6th by the looks of it. We'll, if I can find it, we'll have a quick look at the league table. See how it's shaping up. Liverpool are sitting top at the moment. We could go top. No, Liverpool will have a better goal difference than us, I'm sure. But we could move into 2nd place if we manage to beat Spurs. Fulham up in 3rd. Fair play. Ipswich, Brentford and Everton down in the relegation zone. That is not good for them. But Spurs. Again, I don't think we need to make any changes to our starting lineup. I'm going to leave Garnacho. We do need to make changes because Dalot has that red card that I forgot about. So Mazraoui is going to get his first start in the Premier League with Malacia coming onto the bench. Again, yeah, I'm going to leave Garnacho on the right. Rashford can stay on the left. No other changes to be made. Let's go into this final game of this episode against Spurs. Werner. Oh, does Mazraoui for pace. Luckily, he just about got back in time. Sending us from side to side, though. Maddison. Into Son. Spence. Son has it again. Oh, Kulusevski just laid that back. I think he could have shot there. Son. Lays it back again to Werner. Who has pace. Onana comes charging out to make that save. Can we counter with Mainoo? Try and put a ball in behind for Rasmus Højlund to chase, but it comes to nothing. Wow. Oh, balls fell to Højlund. Powering through on his right. Sticks it into the top corner. We broke at pace there with Rasmus Højlund. 10 minutes into the game, and we are winning 1-0. Fantastic. What a goal. Was it the wind that held that ball up for us? I don't know. I was hoping I was going to get a penalty, but luckily we didn't need it. You're not stopping Højlund from there. And we're winning 1-0. Garnacho has it. into Bruno. Mainu getting forward. Rashford on the overlap, goes for the shot. That looked like it was swerving in. Decent shot from Rashford. And we are approaching half time. Spurs have just managed to keep that in. We're well into added time here. Thought the referee should have blew the whistle here. As Werner's just knocked it past Mazraoui. And who was that? Kulusevski at the back post on the volley. And it goes out for a corner. We'll try and get this away. It's gone straight to Martinez with the header away. Referee. We're going at half-time leading 1-0. Werner again. Too much pace for me, causing me issues. Oh, no! It's just hung up in the wind. And Spurs have levelled it with Son. Dinked Onana. Oh, Son has done De Ligt and Mazraoui there. And Onana. I thought it was going to go over, but then it just started hanging up in the wind. Ah, just started dipping. I think it might be time. It's not going to be time to make subs. It's way too early, but we are level. 1-1. Comes away with the ball still. I need a bit of help. Finds Rashford. Oh, I was going to try and bend one then. It's out to Garnacho. Goes for the shot. Vicario saves it. I think that was a bit too easy for him. That ball is hanging up in the wind. Ping this out. Mazraoui on the overlap. Højlund, get into the box, please. It's another corner, and we are making changes. It's time for Xerxes. Get the big man up top. De Ligt is out of energy. So Yoro's going to come in. Malasia's going to come on at left back for Luke Shaw. I want to bring Mount on. I'm going to bring Mount into that midfield role. -6. We'll deal with it. We'll get Ahmad on for Rashford. And again, we'll put Garnacho onto the left and Ahmad onto the right. We're missing Dallo at the moment at right back. Because Mazraoui, yeah, his pace, 78. Should still be good enough though, but it isn't. And they're the only changes we're going to make. As we have this corner. I should have left him on actually, De Ligt. Good header of the ball. But we won't be finding him with Bruno Fernandes. Whips it in. Spence gets it away. Ugate's there. Finds Ahmad. Tried to put a ball through for Bruno, but he was facing the wrong way. Hanging up in the wind. So bad. That's good for us. Garnacho. Facing up the defence. Cuts it back to Ahmad! Let's go! Ahmad with his first goal of the season, coming off the bench to put Manchester United in the lead. The assist for Garnacho, the goal for Ahmad. What a combination. Hopefully they'll be linking up a few more times for the rest of this season. That looks nothing like me. That is awful. We're winning 2-1. Mount. Try and spread this out. Look at that hanging up in the wind. We've gifted possession to Spurs. Ball in behind. That's easy for Onana though. And that is full time. And we will take all 3 points off Tottenham as we beat them 2-1. And this is the end of this episode. We started off with was it a 2-0 win against Liverpool. Yeah, a 2-0 win against Liverpool, which they had a man sent off. It was McAllister. McAllister picked up 2 yellow cards to get sent off in that game. We then simmed the game against Southampton and beat them 2-0. We simmed the Carabao Cup game against Chelsea and lost on penalties 3-0. We simmed the game against Crystal Palace and won 1-0. We then went and played the game against FC20 and beat them 2-0. And we've just played the game against Spurs and taken all 3 points from them as we beat them 3-1. In the next episode, I might be splitting it into 2. But then if I do that, I'm going to have to split this one into 2. I'm going to split it into 2 the next month. So I'm going to play FC Porto, play Aston Villa, and then... Oh, no, actually. No, I'm not. I'm going to play FC Porto, play Aston Villa, sim the game against Brentford, play Fabinacci, and end the episode by simming the game against West Ham. That's going to be the plan. We'll have a quick look where we are in the table as well. Not that table, though. The Premier League table, we are up to second after that win. Liverpool are sat in top. City are in third. Fulham still in fourth. They're in that top 4. Fair play to them. Chelsea just outside in 5th. Spurs in 6th. Arsenal down in 8th. But this is the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next episode.